Hey everybody, Purple for the Ages coming at you from my bug out vehicle. How are you doing today? I wanted to talk today about the topic that Shadow Scout Swede had on his channel. It was a panel topic and it was on documentation. So basically short and sweet documentation, how to store it, how to gain access to it, how to hide it, how to keep it from, fire and flood and stuff like that. It was a good topic. And one of the takeaways I took away from that, so basically I try to take away like an action item or something to think about. And the takeaway I took today was of the topic, dun dun dun, passport. Okay, so for those of you guys that aren't in the United States, I understand because you have passports and you are world travelers and you can go, a lot of you can go from country to country pretty easily. Here in the United States, there's some people of the mind that why would you ever leave the country? No, don't leave the country. Why do you ever leave the country? But there might be a case that my mom might need a passport to exit the country. We live in New England, as I say, and that is an egress. If something happens and we need to head out and we need to head north, I will probably need to have my mom my mom needs a passport to do that. So loading mom in the car, loading the dog in the car, myself in the car, all of the stuff packed in with our documents. One of the documents my mom needs to have if we're going to go over the border is a passport. So yeah, I had talked about this with my siblings many years ago, and what if we need to get out of the country, get my mom a passport just in case? They're like, oh, what are the odds? What are the odds? What are the odds? Well, hi. One of the reasons why I'm a prepper is because I am a weirdness magnet. I am a weirdness magnet. Mr. Murphy of Murphy's Law, when I say in my head the little sentence of what could possibly go wrong, visits my ass. It's like basically kaboom. It happens. And it happens in such a way that afterwards people will say to me, how could anybody possibly known that would happen? So it's strange things happen to me, and I've learned to accept it, and what are the odds does not mean that it won't happen, or it is such a remote possibility that it'll never happen. Because when it doesn't, when I start thinking that, it happens. Or when somebody tells me with authority and very firmly, that will never happen, it happens. So yeah. So that's my takeaway from the discussion on it's Friday, the 22nd, 23rd. Oh, I don't have my glasses on my face. 22nd of March, 2024. So I think that's gonna be in my thing, is how to research how to get my mom a passport. And I think it's just filling the form out for her and putting all the documentation together, or trying to get the certification, documentation. I know she probably has, she needs like a real ID or something like that, because we're in the States, to gather that and send it in. But it might be harder than that. I'm kind of hoping it's kind of easy, and that, I think she has a real ID, but I'm not sure. But if she doesn't have a real ID, then there's more steps to getting the real ID so they can get the documentation, so you can get the passport. But little things you think about and not think about. Well, we're close enough to the Canadian border where it's we can drive across the border in very much less than a day. So it's a possibility. Just in case, if we have it and we don't need it, that's fine. But if we don't have it, the odds will go up that that not having it will bite my ass. So, anyways, okay. All right. Happy Friday. Weekend is coming up. I have more things to do. I have a lot of things to do, and I peeled a couple of stuff off the list, but the to-do list keeps growing, of course. So, alrighty then. Okay, I hope this finds you well. All right, have a wonderful weekend. All right, take care. Bye.